Okay, so I guess we're doing a triple feature. Uh, it's been a day or two since I recorded the previous videos about the Transformers 1 trailer, and prior to getting these uploaded to my computer and then onto YouTube, I came across a video that I'll put down in the description. It just says, we need to talk about the Transformers 1 movie. And what got me was in the thumbnail, the creator of the video wrote text in saying this is not a comedy. Which he then went on to talk about how, apparently there was footage shown at CinemaCon or something, some kind of con, wherever the trailer was released, that showed a scene that was described as very not kid-friendly. And like I mentioned in my previous video, I fully acknowledge that, this movie and kind of Transformers in general is meant for kids, not for 30-year-old guys like me, despite the fact that I've loved the Transformers franchise since I was a child. And it got me wondering, because he then went on to start talking about the marketing and really just bringing up sort of ideas about where we kind of know this movie may go. And I may or may not have talked about it in the two videos. But, we know at the end of the day that this movie is going to end with whatever event happens to cause Optimus and Megatron to have their falling out. That will eventually lead to the war for Cybertron. And presumably, since I heard they were thinking about having this be a trilogy, presumably movies 2 and 3 would be the war for Cybertron and the fall of Cybertron. And he pretty much said right out of the get-go, anybody who thinks it's going to be the games, get that notion out of your head now. And admittedly, that is kind of what I wanted. I wanted the games, because I love those games. I'm actually replaying War for Cybertron as we speak. Well, not literally in this moment, but in my off time, I am playing War for Cybertron. So, but this whole idea, it's maybe the marketing is focusing on trying to draw in that general audience. Yeah, there's going to be comedy. And maybe just by the fact that they put it all right front and center and kind of in succession is maybe giving off the wrong impression for this film. That maybe there's going to be more to it. And then I kind of got to thinking maybe, and as soon as I say this, I'm going to have, probably some people be like, excuse me. But I got to thinking, what if maybe we have something similar to the Spider-Verse films on our hands? Hear me out. The Spider-Verse films, they're animated movies that, they're kind of anything animated that's, well, not everything animated, obviously, but most of the time, anything animated is typically geared towards children. And I'm not talking about anime, I'm not talking about adult animation like Hazbin Hotel, but it's an animated Spider-Man movie. The Spider-Verse films are animated Spider-Man movies. Those are obviously geared towards kids. And they do have their moments of comedy. I still don't feel like the comedic bits in Transformers 1, at least the first trailer we've seen, are that great. But Spider-Verse films have their moments of comedy. But they also have their moments of seriousness. And there's plenty there for even adult viewers like myself to still enjoy. I love the two Spider-Verse films. Across the Spider-Verse in particular is probably my all-time favorite Spider-Man movie. It jumps back and forth whether it's Across Spider-Verse or No Way Home, but I mainly love No Way Home just for like the fact that we have all three live-action Spider-Men together. In terms of being in terms of considering them as films, Across the Spider-Verse beats it. It blows it out of the water. So I'm wondering if maybe Transformers 1 could be something similar. Like, they're trying to... They put all the comedy up front to try and, market it to the general audience. And maybe we'll get a second trailer that shows the other tone of the film. I think the people making it have gone on record and saying it is a serious movie. And if you break it down, like, there are kind of some serious things. We have, like, freaking caste systems on Cybertron. We have, robots that are being oppressed by the higher up castes. We have the possibility that robots like Prime, Megatron, Lethal One, Bumblebee are just having their T-cogs removed by the people in charge, so then that way they can't transform and can't, screw with the balance of power. That's definitely not kid-friendly. and again, we are going to have the falling out between Prime and Megatron, whatever that event is. So, maybe I needed to sit and think about this movie a little more. And maybe I think I need to see another trailer, one more trailer, that hopefully shows the other side of the tone of this film before I decide whether or not it will be a theater release that I go watch it or a streaming release that I watch it. So, anyway, I intended to make this a shorter one than the other two, but I'm already at about 7 minutes, so lovely. And I am very sorry for the now 3 videos in one day that I'm spamming y'all's subscription feed with. Thanks to the 62 of you that have subscribed. I don't know where any of you came from at all. But hey, yeah, if you keep enjoying stuff, then hopefully I keep making things that you like. I'll drop the thing I'm fidgeting with. Anyways, I'm going to... And I just kicked my desk. Anyways, I'm going to stop this recording and get everything up. So, I will see you guys in the next one.